Hey guys, Level Cap here, and today DICE released their first trailer for the War Stories part of Battlefield 5, the multi-story campaign mode for the game. A few days ago, I actually flew up to EA HQ in Redwood City and was able to play through the majority of War Stories, and I'll be able to show you that gameplay on Thursday the 18th, so be sure to drop by my channel for gameplay and my initial impressions. If you haven't already seen the War Stories trailer, I'm going to pop it on for you right now so you can watch it. Feel free to skip past this if you've already seen it, and we can talk about some of the cool details and my reaction to the trailer.
It is in the moment of truth that we uncover who we really are. What sacrifices we can endure. What choices we can live with. Pushed beyond any known breaking point, we discover what we are capable of. And accept the truth of who we must become. Because survival is not a given. We must fight for it.
Fucking fault. This is war, son.
Bravo DICE! Finally a Battlefield 5 trailer that's left me really pumped up and wanting to play Battlefield 5. I'm sorry to say, but all the previous trailers have left me feeling very skeptical, whether it's a combination of limited gameplay not showing a big range of things you could do or a weird score choice. There was just something about those previous trailers that didn't get me that excited for the game. This one, however, has an amazing score. We've got Mark Strong in his super iconic voice pumping you up with the narration in the background, and then we're seeing a huge variety of things you can do, from a submarine breaking through the ice, skiing down slopes, using a Tiger tank in the desert, seeing the German perspective, seeing some sort of French campaign with the African-American soldiers there. There just seems like there's a lot that's going to happen in this single player campaign, and a big breadth of things that you can do. And it's got me excited. The characters also look interesting. Every scene in this trailer shows something very important, very emotional happening with the characters, and I want to know more about them. I want to know more about their backstory. This is a good trailer. It gets me excited. It makes me want to know more. It gives me a tease of everything that's there, but not enough to really paint a full picture. It's great. It's perfect. It's what a trailer should be for a big AAA video game. Now, if you read the description under the official single-player trailer on YouTube, it says, "Discover the untold stories of World War II with Battlefield 5 single-player war stories. In Nordalise, resist German occupation in Norway. Then sabotage behind enemy lines as an unlikely English soldier in Under No Flag. And then fight for a home you've never seen in Tirailleur. And in The Last Tiger, which will be available in December, join the crew of a tiger as they question why they fight." So 3 war stories at launch and then 1 a little bit later in December. The Last Tiger actually sounds the coolest to me just because driving a Tiger tank is part of a single player storyline. Why not? Sounds like a lot of fun. Also excited to play a campaign from the German perspective for a change, since basically every World War II first-person shooter has always been told from the Allies' perspective. Now, one of the war stories is called Tirailleur, and Tirailleur is a type of light infantry trained to skirmish ahead of the main columns. And the French army actually had tirailleur regiments that are made up of soldiers from their colonial territories. So in World War II, they used Tunisians, they used Moroccans, and they used Algerian troops. And so basically what you saw in the trailer with the African American soldiers wearing what looked like older gear, those would have been those soldiers. And so that'll be an interesting campaign as well. Now, again, I just don't want to speculate too much about what we're seeing here, as I already have played it. I know what the trailer's representing. I know what those scenes and those moments are going to be like. So just wait till Thursday. I'm going to post some raw gameplay and my impressions of it then. And you can watch and check it out for yourself. So great trailer from DICE. Gets me pumped up for Battlefield 5. Wish there was a bit more of this early on. But you know what? Better late than never. Now, once again, DICE has also posted their weekly plan for Battlefield 5 news. Today, we start a new phase for Stage 5 of Battlefield 5. So if you play on Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1 today, you'll be able to unlock a custom paratrooper skin that will unlock for the Battlefield 5 base game when it launches. So if you're interested in more cosmetics for Battlefield 5, be sure to play BF1 or BF4 today, or I think you actually have like about a week to complete this. In addition to that, 2 more Battlefield 1 DLCs will become free, the Apocalypse and Turning Tides DLC, I believe again tomorrow. So if you download them while they're free, you'll own the content permanently. DICE is also going to continue on with their Twitter takeover, handing the Twitter account to 2 different level designers this week, which probably means we'll get some really nice screen grabs from upcoming maps. That's actually really exciting. I hope we get to see a bit more of the desert maps, maybe the airfield map, and then perhaps also Arras. I can't get enough of Arras because it looks really nice. Toward the end of last week with the Twitter takeover, we got some cool weapon customization videos showing off a few camos and some dog tags and more of the progression trees. Definitely more progression and customization all around, and that's really good. Hopefully that means it'll add a lot of things for players to do at all stages of the game. Here we can already see that there's over 14 different finishes for your weapon, whether it's camo or chromed out or even gold plated. They have a lot of cool customization options in there, and you can modify each different part of the weapon. So it's nice to see the game launching with a lot of customization to start. The dog tags look like dog tags. I can't say I ever get excited about dog tags, but here's what some of them look like if you're interested in that. And then we also get a glimpse at the assault progression tree, which actually shows us a few cool little gadgets. There's like the AT grenade down there at level 9. And then at level 11, there's the PIAT anti-tank rifle, which is a cool British anti-tank rifle. So we get a bit of an idea of how long it's going to take to unlock some of these cool class customization options. Probably not very long, but we'll see. I don't know how long each rank's going to take. And then again, according to the weekly news on Friday, we're getting another Dev Talk video that will focus on sound design, which is actually kind of exciting because that's always been a really impressive part of Battlefield 5. So I'd love to learn more about like the recording of weapon sounds and airplane sounds and the V1 engine and stuff like that. Apparently they had a real working one fire up and recorded that. So that could actually be a really interesting Dev Talk if you want to know more about how games are made and stuff like that. And then at the very end of the news, it says a little something else. You'll just have to wait and see. So who knows what that means? That's going to be on Friday though. So something special on Friday. We don't know what it is. Hopefully it's really big news. That'd be great. People on Reddit are also constantly posting the countdown for Battlefield 5. It's getting closer and closer to launch finally. Obviously the initial release for the game, you'd be able to play it right now if you had the like Premiere version or whatever. But if you have Premiere, I think the earliest you can play the game will be on the 9th. So less than a month away for me. I'm excited to finally get my hands on. I just want to play it. I want to start progressing. I want to get into the meta, start doing weapons again. I think I'll hopefully still be able to do loadout videos once Battlefield 5 comes out. Hopefully there'll be enough depth and customization there to sort of analyze different setups and different styles of playing. Since guns will have a progression tree now, we can talk about different progression trees, which ones are better, which ones are more effective. So I'm excited for that part of the game. I'm really excited for the customization part of the game. I hope there's enough good multiplayer content at launch, especially those big desert maps. I'm really curious about how those are going to play out. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about the Battlefield 5 single player trailer, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.